might have an hour where I can talk a little bit. It is late, and normally I can't talk after someone goes to bed, so if you're watching this on YouTube recording, this is my first look on my live stream Twitch channel at ITPalgame, Wurm Online. I've already gone through the tutorial, and I'm at the end here, just showing, or just at the part where you choose what server to go to. And I was asking in the help chat about some things here before I went live. Trying to find how to customize your character. It doesn't seem like you create your character. They're not sure, but maybe you can customize it after you go to the leave the tutorial or something. But you get dropped in as a guy, and everybody looks like the same guy. There's a mirror you get in your backpack or inventory that you can use, and it's a one-time use to change your looks. But I've pretty much created this character as a test character, not really caring about the name, and I didn't know that you could not use spaces. And then when I created a space, first name, last name, and then when I created it, it just pushed it all together without even notifying me. So it's all one word. Memoranda Plenary, and I meant to be, it sounded female, so I wanted to make a female character, just as a test character, but it's an anagram of random player name. And we're trying to figure out how to do it. It wasn't B, as the guy told me. B, it just shows the dressing room, so that's not it. But I'll see if it comes up after I leave the tutorial here. See, I want to turn the volume back on. Let's see, it was settings. No, not that settings. Different settings. There was, oh, no, that's not it. I turned the sound off in Windows. Volume mixer. Turn that back up. I thought I'd give this niche game a try, since you can try it for free. Kind of like Mortal Online, you can try it for free, but your skills will be limited up to a certain point. The difference is at Wurm Online you have the choice to go to a PvE server, which I think I'll give it a try, since I first want to learn the game. Gotta get used to how this moves. I'm used to holding my right mouse key to turn to look while I'm playing EverQuest 2. In this game it's the left one. Now, if you go through the tutorial, which I've already done, it just shows you all the basics of the game, and then you wind up here eventually, and tells you to go to, I believe it was to the right, to choose the different PvP servers, and then the other one was the PvE servers. Let's see. Let's see, the Epic True Adventure is firmly secured to the ground. You just right click to examine the sign. Let's see, was it examine, what's this? It just tells you about the sign. I think I have to go to the top here to get the notice. There we go. Activate huge Epic portal to travel to Epic. Epic is a PvP environment where you are responsible for your own safety and security. Turn the volume down a bit there. Kingdom warfare and player versus player combat are part of life here, and your kingdom's progress will have effects for all Epic lands. Home servers allow premium and free-to-play accounts. Wild servers are premium only. I looked at the rules for the different servers on the Wurm wiki earlier. On PvP servers, you can like break into people's homes or something, I think, and steal and pick lock their chest or whatever. On the PvE servers, as long as you have a home and a chest, no one can break in. But if you leave your stuff lying around, anybody can pick it up. So I want to get to learn to know the game through the PvE server first, and how to survive. I've already, they teach you about raising and lowering the land. You can terraform it. I was just looking at the information elsewhere on Wurm Online here. Let's see, it was released in 2006. So this is, the graphics maybe not be, it's okay for the time, but it's just the gameplay that matters. It's about survival. But on the PvE servers, you just survive. You go fishing. You can cut down trees and build homes and farm and go mining and stuff. So it's like all those different games all came and split apart. Minecraft with the terraforming and stuff and building up things, but with the blockiness, and then you have EverQuest Next coming up, which will improve upon all that. And let's see, I'm trying to look at the wiki here some more. Let's see. Let's see what the other notice says here. Activate Freedom Stones to join the Freedom Isles. Chaos is PvP, and all other Freedom Isles are non-PvP environments for premium and free-to-play accounts. Theft is a risk in the Freedom Isles, and you have the means and responsibility to secure your property and items using the required locks, structures, fences, and proper management. So I'm just still not quite clear on the difference of the other side. It says PvP, but this has PvP on it as well. I don't know what's the difference. Maybe I'll ask that in the chat here. Let's see, what is the difference between the epic PvP side of the tutorial choice and the freedom chaos that has PvP? Once I learn some of the game here, I'll just start over with a better name if I don't want to continue more. There's another game I want to have developed, which is like at a prototype stage right now. Trials of Ascension. Just go to trialsofascension.com, and they're retooling their marketing and their pay models and everything. Check out the forums. They had canceled the Kickstarter after it started to redo their stuff, and I really like what they have there. It'll have I think they said they'll have the terraforming, and it would have also open PvP. There would be like a minimal NPCs. There would only be NPCs for guards. There would be like player-owned merchant NPCs. You'd have to build settlements for NPCs to start appearing to help protect and stuff, and a whole bunch of different kinds of races they would have planned for the future, including dragons, doppelgangers, centaurs, griffins, pixies, and so forth. And what really got my attention was the magic system that they have in there. It's kind of like, think of the old movies, fantasy movies, including Lord of the Rings, and any other kind of magic thing where these people are on an adventure and have to go travel a far distance to find a great wizard. And so in this game, magic is rare and it's hard to get. And it's the whole magic system's laid out on their website there. Plus, it will have, they say maybe 100 counter death, permadeath, where you have 100 chances to die, and then on the 100 chance you might have a special effect. You know, they have this whole idea of saving your party if you're like the brave warrior or something, and you tell them to run, and you give your life up, and then you have this special effect that comes up for the last time, and it goes up into the air, and then when you die, your name will appear on this monument that shows maybe a short phrase or something that tells what great achievements they had in their life. And that there's a monument in the game that they would set up that it's a PvP free zone, and anybody tries to attack anybody instantly gets killed. Alright, so they said, what is it here? You'd have to look it up on the wiki to see details, but Epic is like PvP and it's premium only. KS servers, I believe, are premium only as well. Well, what's the difference? That doesn't tell me anything. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Why should I have to go to a wiki online to know something about the game? Shouldn't the game tell me that in the game? Okay, let's go back over to the wiki again. Let's see, I had a server link. Let's see, server types, there we go. See if I can bring this up. So, okay, Freedom Cluster, and let's see, Freedom Cluster 1 PvP Chaos, which used to be called Wild. I think Wild was moved over to Epic or something, let's see. So it looks like Independence has the largest server size and tiles. If you want to go on PvE, the original Freedom server was Independence, so that's the oldest one, I guess. And the second one was Deliverance, which is situated to the south of Independence. This was followed by Exodus to the south of Deliverance. So Exodus would be the newest one of the cluster. The old Wild server became the fourth server to join Freedom, which I guess now it's Chaos. Yeah, Chaos, and can be accessed by sailing across the west border. So, let's see. The Chaos server is a PvP-enabled Freedom cluster server, accessed by sailing west. Upon arriving here, you're automatically in the Freedom Isles Kingdom and can join other player-made kingdoms. Sailing back, I guess it's on the PvE servers, they're not player-owned, and the PvP servers they are. I still don't see what the difference is. Epic cluster for epic servers, what is that? What is the difference? Central Island? I don't care about the names, I just want to know what's the difference between epic it doesn't say what the difference is between. Why is it called epic and I don't know. Let's see, the problem I am having is understanding why they are called epic and all are PvP, but the Freedom Isles has one PvP server attached to it. Get some more food and drink while I'm here, while it's still free for a noob in the tutorial. Standing around. If you ever played EverQuest even from the beginning, you'll probably see how this looks familiar with, or just kind of similar with the way the UI is with the text and maybe some of the UI looks and feels. It's not as pretty as modern UIs could be, and I'm not aware of any customization that you can do with it. Well, apparently there's not a lot of people talking in that help chat. Okay, well, so much for their help, chat. Let's see. So right click. That there was supposed to be something here I was right clicking. To use. Use. Alright. Using a portal. A celebration. This is a standard size, well-developed PvE server in the Freedom Cluster. Let's go back to the list here. Make this web page smaller. Alright, so we're talking about celebration. Maybe I went back too far. Server types. Celebration. And the Freedom Cluster, which is 2048 by 2048. Now, which one, when did that come into play? Most recently, Celebration release note, let's see, was added to the south border of Exodus at this time. It is not connected to Chaos. So if you wanted to try PvP, you couldn't sail to it or whatever. And that's what I read about the game, is you can switch back and forth at any time. Let's see, Exodus. This is a standard size, well-developed PvE server in the Freedom Cluster. So much for help. I don't know. Look it up on the wiki. How do you get past the chat section? Someone was talking. I didn't see that. Nobody here. Now. Okay, release. This is a fairly new PvE server. It is not yet attached to the Freedom Cluster. Release. Let's see, where is that? Since help chat is hardly any help, can anyone help a noob sitting in the tutorial trying to understand why Epic is attached to the names of the PvP servers on one side, while Chaos is a PvP server attached to the PvE servers. And what server should I try on this test character? Try the game. The same guy talking. How can there only be 6 people in the chat? That's ridiculous. Come on. Yes. You direct me to the wiki, but why do I need to go outside of the game to find out basic information about the game? That's ridiculous. let's see if I can go back up. Let's see. Just copy all this and put it into the global chat. Maybe that's where it needs to be. Control C, Control A, X. Let's see. Are there more than 6 people in this chat that can actually answer a question of a noob that doesn't force me to go outside the game? Let's see. May not use Global Kingdom Chat as a non-premium until you use a portal. That's stupid. You have to make up your mind without knowing exactly what you are trying to make up your mind about. So much for being well informed. Strike one. Looking at this web page is not explaining everything to me. Why is there one PvP server with the PvE servers while you go to the Epic servers that are all PvP servers? What's the difference? No one can tell me. I don't know, I just play the game. I don't know. Look at the wiki. Well, it's a test character, I guess. I'll just go to the largest one, Independence. The 4096 by 4096 server tiles or land space or whatever. This is the oldest and largest PvE server in the Freedom Cluster. There's probably a lot more people there, but it's bigger. See, this portal leads to the safe lands of Freedom Isles. Do you wish to enter this portal, never to return?
How are you?
So you note that you'll automatically revert to a Freedom Isles. Yes. Welcome to Independence. From this point on, what happens and what you accomplish is up to you. There is no reason to remain near this location, and our advice for you is to travel and explore. Freedom Isles is a vast land with many features and locations to explore and settle. You may choose to join a village or city, build massive monuments, or you may even choose to found your own village or city somewhere. The possibilities of what you can do are near limitless. This island is not without risk. You should always be aware of your surroundings, as the wildlife can be quite deadly to the inexperienced hunter. The farther you travel from this place, the better the experiences you will likely have. Now go and do great things.